Hi ho! Welcome back to the Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric Let's Play. And I should probably turn this down. There we go. And move this table out of the way of my vision. But yeah, we're back with this game. We're in the future segment, so this is sure to be interesting, and we're starting right out by getting Tails out of that little predicament. So imagine going to the future, and then you end up being right next to like a garbage compactor or a volcano or something. That would really suck. Come on, Tails. Come on, Tails.
Sonic, this fence is working. I can go up.
Oh, that sucked. It's a good thing he didn't die. And then he had to start all over again. That would be terrible.
Send it on down.
He kind of already did, but okay. But yeah, I love futuristic settings in video games. There's just something about it that I really like. It's like the whole being in the future. You can, since it's in the future, you can be more creative with your level design because you know it's the future and all. So there's more chance for you to do what you want. It's mainly gonna. Oh wow.
Great job getting me out of there. That was intense.
Even though you got
Never
hit.
wanna do that again.
No way was I gonna leave you in there. Tails,
I kick in.
you see this path over here?
Can we go in here? What? Let me in. I will not fail. Okay, no you can't. Okay. Let's just head on over.
You see a way to open it?
I think
Alright.
I used my buddy bot in this door over here.
Alright, so I switch Tails. The bodybot. And he does his little thingamajigger. And that should work, yeah, there we go. And now we have the barrier open. And we're all good now. It'd be more interesting if you had like the bodybot go through some kind of maze or something, but
That's a perfect fit.
oh well.
Of course it works. I built him.
I never seen Tails that egotistical before.
Go down.
That's new. No, he kind of was kind of cocky, and I guess in colours, maybe a little bit. I don't know.
This is a marvel of engineering. Look at all those gears.
Yes.
I can't.
You do know
Shouldn't be too surprised considering this is a different continuity. I should not be failing. This game is meant to be easy. But yeah, people saying this game is worse than A6. I just have to say, this game is actually playable in the sense that the controls aren't weird. It feels good to control. How it's controlled is a completely different story, but it feels fine. Like the controls don't feel buggy or unresponsive or any of that kind of thing.
Here I go.
It's just like 06 was unplayable from a gameplay standpoint, as well as many other aspects. Has a bunch of like programming issues, and in terms of playing the game, it was just hell. This game, it's not the best designed game ever, and I'll admit to that, but it's. Oh, I thought a phone was going off for a sec, but this is.
Did, and that's not qualified as humans.
And it's just like
Didn't get it.
This game is actually playable, and you know, doesn't have too many problems with the controls. So from that front, it's a good game in terms of like how it's played. It's not really a good game in terms of its execution, but I'll get more into that in a bit. Cutscene.
Great to see you.
Life form not recognized.
Oh,
You sent us here from 1,000 years in the future.
Processing. 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 Whoa, cool.
Future you said that past you
Which is actually current you.
would show us the location of the map here in the past.
this area really feels like something out of Halo or Portal, especially Maya.
Really?
I get more of a Halo vibe though, with the whole like portal ring in the background.
I require you to clear the path to me. Complete this task, and I will get you to the map room.
Alrighty then, which should be where the where Lyric is. We're gonna get 2 seconds of screen time,
No help necessary.
and yeah, this game is pretty much handles like I'll just switch back to Sonic. It pretty much plays like a Lego game where it's like the other characters are helping you as the AI.
These robots never learn.
But they also don't do much. Actually, no, that's a lie. When there's multiple areas to go with specific characters, the other character will usually just do their section by themselves, which is a good and bad thing because it encourages multiple playthroughs, but also stops you from switching them to see their
The area around the security
side of the stage. So.
Since
Yeah.
we are actually trespassing, are you sure heading towards the security room is a good idea?
That's a good point. But hey, we're gonna be gone after this. Like they're not even gonna realize anything.
Hey, it's the turtle guy. Hey,
I love how Charles is getting ready to attack.
Why, yes. I have these boysenberries right here.
Are you sure they don't say poison?
Why, you are right. It does say poison. Ooh, I would have made a huge mistake. Thank you so much for fixing this. Oh, my. That would have been deadly. How on earth did you know?
let's just say an interested party wanted us to look out for you.
Well, if you see him, tell him he is a lifesaver.
Well, it turns out it's you. Okay, let's see. Damage of Alright, I'll just do that. Yep. I just I could equip it to Tails. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Okay. Also, I kind of have to question why they have some random turtle inside this, like, facility. It's like, what is he gonna do? It's like, yeah, he found the computer room, ho ho ho, but how is he gonna help you guys? Or the ancients? Like,
We must have triggered an alarm.
Sonic, the robots are alerted to our presence.
no crap.
Come on, it's a fight they'll get.
Oh, these guys. I should do the dodge roll more. Boom. Ugh. Yeah, camera. The camera could be a lot better, I'll admit. Oh, you can't do that. In the original build for this game before the update, you could keep getting a bunch of combos just by tossing an enemy and just grabbing them again and doing the same thing. It's kind of funny, but it makes sense why they patched that out.
I think we need to follow the correct sequence to unlock some.
Correct sequence, more like just follow the path. That's obviously just waiting for us to be stepped on. There we go. And now we do this.
For our buddy bot. He's amazing.
I think
Oh,
we can do this.
that's an interesting dodge. Whoa! It's not really a dodge, it's more like just float for a second.
It worked. The force field's down.
And more guys.
Triggered it again.
Shut it down. Maybe we should be a little more careful in the future.
Come on. Okay, there's that. Anyone else? Sonic killed him. Alrighty
Were we
then.
supposed to do that?
Whoa!
Lasers are
no.
never a desired outcome, Sonic.
Remember what to do here, Tails? Follow the pattern.
We
Well,
got this.
Yep. They're trying to make it a bit harder, but... Yeah, whoa, okay. This is pretty standard stuff for a platformer, so... Tails' hover actually kind of messes me up more than help me, to be honest.
Here they come.
Okay, I'll just switch.
Another whooping. Okay.
Ugh.
Way to go, Sonic.
Nice one, Tails.
Stop going into that form. Screwing me over. Boom.
I'll take these if you don't mind.
There we go.
Wow, they really stepped
Oh.
up the lasers, didn't they?
I should just get hit by it instantly.
The others.
Far more complex in the sense that
Concentrate.
there's just a bunch of lasers.
I always Hey, look at those lights over there. It's like the holidays.
I should really stop being careless. At least they're trying to make it somewhat challenging. I missed it completely. There we go.
This is a job for Buddy Bot.
Okay. Get you in there. Just blow it up, okay. That works. And now we can go there.
Line is now activated.
Okay.
That's good. Let's get out of here.
Now what's over here? Is it just nothing? Wait. This is probably the way back. Yep. Alright. Makes sense. Oh. So, I'm more used to Sonic when it comes to combat, so just gonna stick with him.
And stay down.
Boom. There you go. So people, I've seen people complain about there being too much enemy battles, or like times where you stop to kill enemies, which I don't really see the point. I don't know. I'm not sure if people do complain that much about it, but when they do, they're kind of missing the point when it comes to beat 'em ups. So you're gonna do this. You're gonna do this in a beat 'em up style game. And I know that's not the main genre here, but it's a part of the game, so I kind of expect it. Even then, it's not really. I don't really feel that they do it that much.
The ancients will rue the day they dared to hide my crystals from me. Now that I've found their map, those crystals will be mine once again. And then I will annihilate them and everything they hold dear.
Just spitballing here, boss, but can we just let him off with a warning this time?
Did they warn me that working to unlock the power of the crystals would make me sick? Did they warn me that their feeble organic medicines would never be able to heal me? No, they didn't. I had to make this to keep myself alive. Technology is the only thing you can trust. Which is why I'm going to rid this world of all organic life forms. And rebuild it piece by robotic piece.
Somebody needs a hug.
More like a beatdown. Let's do this.
Alright.
One big robot.
That is immensely awesome.
Wait, can
Sure
I?
hope we don't have to fight that.
I want one.
No. Wait. Can I even? No. It won't let me. Whatever. Alrighty then, so let's just go over here. But yeah, now we know a little bit more about Lyric. He wants to pretty much get revenge on the Ancients. Because
Robots over there.
they were using him or some junk, I don't even know. I haven't really bothered to look into the story that much.
The inner beam may work.
Lyric as a villain though,
Side path is opened up.
he's not really that threatening in the long run, but I do
Take it.
kind of like what they were trying to do with the backstory. It could have been fleshed out a lot more. This game had pretty much the same dilemma as 06, in the sense that a bunch of I'm pretty sure I said this in the first episode actually, but apparently this no. But apparently there was a bunch of people that were fired during the
Deal with. However, this time they're welding lasers. Those will cut right through us.
Great.
But yeah, essentially a bunch of people were fired when it came to the development of this game, so there was they pretty much had to just rush it, and well, not really rush it, but well, to some extent, yeah. They could have had more time on it. I'm not gonna lie.
Watch out. There are more lasers.
Got it. Laser's bad. Avoid.
Okay.
I think we have to go against the flow.
We always go against the flow anyway. You see any way we can turn this barrier off?
I'm just bashing everything up.
Something powering these lasers.
Wait, what? Just use tails. Yeah. It's right, dude. Come on. Come on, buddy.
We need to find a way to destroy the power source
Ugh.
for these lasers.
There has to be a power source around here somewhere.
Just destroy that. Okay then.
We did it! Awesome!
That was the hardest puzzle I've ever done.
Nobody got sliced in two.
Camera, turn around. What? Whee! Is anything here? What? Oh, hello. Hello. Secret area. How do we get over here? I don't understand. Logic. Oh well. We got stuff, so. Now, I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep thinking I can spin dash with tails, but obviously I can't. Force of habit, really. Okay.
I can handle you.
Alright. Just keep doing it. Buddy Bot, go! Because he's actually really good when it comes to taking down enemies.
These guys in.
Time to take out the trash!
Ugh. Ugh.
Are you even looking where you punch?
Are you talking to Tails or me? Or are you, are you talking to Tails or the robots? Because, you know, I wasn't really doing very well myself. Even though I wasn't really punching, I was throwing bombs. Yeah! They roll around for a while.
We win! Nice work, Tails!
Alright.
This one looks a little tougher.
Tougher they are, harder they fall.
Okay, so.
Okay?
Get that. Get a bunch of these guys. And then, just come in. Ouchie. Whoa!
Sweet!
Sonic, this zip wire will be our best bet.
Tails, I think it's our only way.
I didn't think you saw it, and I didn't want to be mean.
Just have to point me in the right direction, buddy.
Okay. Wait, what? Oh, it was a portal! It was like a little switch thing. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah, no, I'll grab whatever I can find. But it probably won't be that. I won't be getting everything. Just what I can.
With these lasers everywhere.
Ugh.
Lasers and conveyor belts. I'd say that ups the ante a bit.
Woo! Do. Wait, no, that's toxic caves. What am I saying?
Careful working your way through this.
I'm really tired of lasers.
Well, it's the norm in video. Well, more so in platformers. I wouldn't really say it's a norm for every game.
Sonic, ready to zip?
To get out of here? Heck yes. Sonic, engage!
What was that?
My new catchphrase. Like it?
think we better just keep working on it.
We did it!
Sonic Capture, Sonic Engage, what the hell, man? That's so random. Yeah, I do like that the combat for the most... The combat is different depending on who you're playing as, which I like. Sonic's fast-paced, has fast-paced attacks. Tails has the bombs and whatnot. Knuckles is slow, but he has the most effective attacks. Amy uses a hammer, and that's pretty much a unique style in and of itself. So I do like that it feels different depending on... The combat feels different depending on who you're playing as.
I don't plan on getting in the way of these lasers.
Alright, let's see if I can do this. Can I... Ugh. I don't wanna... There we go, okay. Because I knew if I didn't do that I'd have to do some fancy stuff with Tails' flow. So... Okay, good. I have seen glitches on that section where it's just like, oh, I'm just gonna float, just fall through the ground or something. But thankfully that didn't happen. Because again, this game has been patched, so the game isn't as buggy as it once was. Graphically, in most respects, I think this game is fine. It's kind of just the level design could be better. So, I guess in concept and most things, like after the patch, this is, I think it's at most average. Wait, no, that's not gonna work. I think at most this game is average, but not bad or anything. You know. Like before, this game was pretty mediocre because of how glitchy and buggy everything was, and it wasn't really a polished game. But after the update, you know, on most accounts, it's pretty decent. I'd have to say. The level, I'm enjoying the level design for the most part, but I will admit that it's nowhere close to being on the level of Colors Generations, Lost World, or even like Heroes. I don't know. For a first attempt at like doing a new style, and for Big Red Button, since Sonic Team didn't have any involvement. Well, not really. They had some involvement, but not a lot. Considering it was their first time making a new Sonic title in general, not just for a different continuity, but just in general, I think it was a decent first attempt.
That robot is enormous!
So yeah, it could have. At this point, my only real complaint, well, two complaints actually. They could have toned down the voice acting, not in terms of the voice acting itself, but just tone down how much the characters speak. Minor complaint, but still. And what else? Do that, and the level design could be a bit more interesting, but for what the game is, it's decent enough. It gets the job done. It's nothing special. It's completely fine, but I can totally understand why people wouldn't enjoy it because of how, you know, average the package is overall. So it's nothing special. The level design isn't really anything too unique. It has some interesting ideas here and there, but nothing really too spectacular. But for the most part, well, now that we have the patch, it's mainly pretty functional, and it's a good time. It's a good time for at least one playthrough. So, That's how I see things. And yes, I will admit, this is no masterpiece or gem or anything like that. I just think that this game is average, not nowhere near as bad as people make it out to be, but it's also not great. It's just kind of in the middle for me, you know.
Thank you. You have saved my world.
And now we have to save ours. Get us to that map room.
How will we know when she's ready?
I'm ready.
She's ready.
Follow this to the map room.